Hello and welcome to Music for the Masses. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. It's been a minute since I put out a last video because I have just been busy working. I started an auto detail and that's pretty busy. And then also my real estate is just kicking into high gear. So that's a good thing, right? So anyhow, guys, I am back with another video for you. And also I got a little surprise for you guys. I got a puppy. His name is Ben. So I've had him for a few months and definitely brought a little bit of excitement into the house. So I got a little companion here with me. So now I don't come home to an empty house. So say hi, Ben. Alrighty. So anyhow, guys, today I'm going to share some great scores with you. Well, at least I think they're great scores, or let's just call them cool scores. But first, what are you guys listening to? I have been listening to a little bit of vinyl aside from my playlist. Amy Winehouse and Back to Black. And this is just a great album. Those of you guys that are familiar with Amy Winehouse, obviously Rehab. I'm No Good. That's just like my favorite Amy Winehouse song. And Me and Mr. Jones, Just Friends, Back to Black. This is just a great album. I believe it's a Grammy-winning album. So definitely worth adding to your collection, whether it's a CD or vinyl. So there's one. And then the next one is an old favorite. And they're both black covers. So Steely Dan, Asia. This is a favorite. My parents used to listen to this when I was a kid. This was the cool stuff we got to hear growing up, right? Black Cow, Asia, Deacon Blues, which is my favorite. And then also Do It Again is probably my next song, but it's not on this album. Peg, Home at Last, I Got the News, and Josie. So those are the two albums that I've been listening to. So drop what you're listening to. So guys, I gotta tell you, I think that there are some deals out there now. I think that the prices of vinyl are starting to settle down. At least that's been my experience. I posted a video of 20 albums that I came across for 20 bucks, and they were great albums. I will put the link up here in the corner, or so you can watch it if you so desire. But let's get into what I got this time. So I actually got a little bit of vinyl and I got some CDs. So let's start with the vinyl. So the first thing I got, and just so you guys know, I spent $22 for this. And I got 4 records and I got 7 CDs, which I think they were all just very cool selections. So anyhow, let's get into it. First up, Kool and the Gang, Ladies Night. This is a 12-inch single. No, it's not. Oh my goodness. Ladies Night is the big hit on this one. Got You Into My Life. If You Feel Like Dancing, Hanging Out, Tonight's the Night. And Too Hot. That's a great song, Too Hot. But anyhow, Kool and the Gang. I've always liked these guys. My favorite Kool and the Gang song is Fresh. But anyhow, Kool and the Gang. And so I picked up Kool and the Gang and this next one, Pink. It's the Get the Party Started. It's a 12-inch single. I picked both of these albums up for $5 at a record store. So I was pretty happy with that. And I like Pink. I've never seen her live, but I hear like she puts on an amazing show. Any of you guys that have seen her, drop it in the comments if that's true or not. But I hear it's a lot of like Circus Soleil stuff. But anyhow, these are 2 records that I picked up for $5 for both of them. Next up, I paid a little bit more for these 2. But the funny thing is you can see old stickers in the corner on these albums from Amoeba Records, right? And this one was $3 and this one was $2. $1.95 and $2.95, and I didn't pay that much more for these albums. So I paid $6 for the Bangles, and this one's called Different Light. And man, Guys, isn't Susanna Haas just a beautiful looking gal? She was beautiful when she was younger, and she's aged quite nicely, and she still has that great voice. She's a pretty good guitar player too. And so I just like the Bangles. I grew up, I'm an 80s guy. I also like a lot from the 70s. Those are my two favorite eras of music. And then you can get down into the 60s and some of the oldies. But anyhow, this album has Manic Monday, which, a lot of you guys probably know that. Let me see. If she knew what she wants. Don't fall in love. Following, not like you. Walk like an Egyptian. We all know that one, right? So anyhow, the Bangles, $6. I paid $3 for this one. Dead or Alive, Youthquake. And man, this guy passed away, but I forgot his name. But anyhow, towards the end of his life though, I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures, but this dude went crazy with the plastic surgery. But he's no longer with us, but he left us some great music. You Spin Me Round Like a Record, I Want to Be a Toy, DJ Hit the Button, Into Deep, Big Daddy of the Rhythm, Lover Come Back to Me, you guys probably know that one. But Dead or Alive was just awesome. Used to dance to a lot of this stuff when I was younger, and I was out there hitting parties and clubs. But $3. So anyhow, 4 albums for about $15, right? Can't beat that. Alrighty, what do you think so far, guys? Drop it in the comments. So next up is CDs. So first up is Stone Temple Pilots Core. I got to see these guys just a few years before Scott Weiland passed. I saw him down at Irvine Meadows. He was playing with Bush, and I forgot who else was playing. Anyhow, man, great show he put on, and I just love the Stone Temple Pilots. So there you go. Next up, and you can see on there I paid 99 cents for these. Next up is Korn, and this one is called Follow the Leader. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too big on Korn. This is another one of those CDs. I'm probably just gonna see if my son wants it. And if not, hey, I have Korn. Sometimes I like to have music in my collection though. And let me know if you guys feel the same way. Just because when people come over, sometimes, like, they're like, oh, hey, you got Korn. Can I put it on? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's listen to some Korn. But anyhow, Korn. Here's another cool one for $1. Pearl Jam. And this one is just called Pearl Jam. And it has Go, Animal, Glorified, Dissident, WMA, Rats, Elderly Woman, Behind the Counter in a Small Town, Leash, and Indifference. But yeah, I do like Pearl Jam. So what do we got next? Oh man, this one was cool. So, and I do like System of a Down, but I know my son also likes them too. But System of a Down, yeah. There you go. Here's another one, man. I mean, okay, so I really like this one. And this guy is, he's from the 80s. His favorite song of mine is probably Strip. Adamant. What's it called? In the Forbidden Zone. And so this is a it's a 1 disc set, but it has a lot of great songs on it. It has 20 tracks on it, including Strip. So there you go, Adam Ant. And next up, Pet Shop Boys, Introspective. And this one has Left to My Own Devices, I Want a Dog. Hey, I just got a dog, so that's pretty cool. Domino Dancing, you guys probably all know that one. And then the remake of, I don't know if it's a Willie Nelson song or an Elvis song, but Always on My Mind. If you guys know whose song it was, drop it in the comments. But they all do that song great. Willie Nelson does it great, Elvis does a great version, and the Pet Shop Boys did a really good job with that song. So there you go, Pet Shop Boys. And then guys, last but not least, here's one that I really liked and I listened to a lot back in the 80s, which was ABC. and this one is called Absolutely. And this one has a lot of the great hits. This is probably a greatest hits or something like that, or to that effect. Poison Arrow, Look of Love, All of My Heart. Let me see. Does it have smoke? It has When Smokey Sings on it. 17 tracks on this one. So yeah, ABC. So what do you think of these scores, guys? What are you seeing out there? Do you think the prices are getting better? Or am I just getting lucky, or having a little bit better luck when I'm out there scoring? Because sometimes that happens. You get on a little streak and you just seem to be hitting the right spots. Anyhow, so 4 albums, 7 CDs, $22, guys. I think I did pretty good. So let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe. And how do I leave you? Take care. God bless you.